What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. I've had the fever the past couple days, getting over it because I had my second vaccination shot. Of course, nobody knows I had my second vaccination shot because I didn't post my vaccination card on TikTok or Instagram like the rest of the planet Earth, but maybe I'll do that at some point in my life. Doubt it. I've been getting a lot of messages on my Instagram DMs asking me questions about people's careers, how can they advance. First of all, I don't answer your questions, so don't write me any more questions. I answer them because I'm a nice guy, but I'm not your guidance counselor, okay? But I thought, hey, you know what? That's actually a good topic. Can you win being a nice guy? Because I think I'm generally a good person. I'm competitive, but I do want to help people. Like when I was auditioning heavily for like print stuff, commercials in my 20s and 30s, whenever I got an audition, print thing specifically, I would just tell my friends who look like me. I'd be like, hey dude, did you get this audition? No? Come with. And then sometimes they would book it. And I never thought anything of it because I thought, well, and I think you know what it comes from? I was a tennis player growing up, and the way I saw tennis was if the other person beats me, they're better than me. That's it. And so that allowed me to just keep playing kind of present in the moment. And that's how I thought Hollywood worked. And it really doesn't. Definitely have to be cognizant of what you do. An example of this is a buddy reached out to me and he recommended me to an executive producer to write for a TV. This happened last year, by the way. I mean, I cannot learn from my mistakes. And they reached out to me to write for a show, like a TV show. And the exec producer was like, hey, can you recommend anybody else? Because we want to put together a diverse writing staff. So I know this Indian guy who's good. He's a comic, good writer. He's got legit TV credits. And I was like, oh, check him out. He's really solid. Thinking, hey, I'm doing him a favor. It'd be great to write with this guy. So they ended up hiring that guy over me, right? Because he's got legit credits. I really don't have legit credits. I'm a good writer. And I was like, and my mom was like, what are you, nuts? Why would you do that? Why would you recommend? And I just thought, well, we're both good. If they hire him, he's just a better writer. No, not necessarily. They also look at credits, like the overall package. There's a lot of things that go into who gets the job. Like the best actor doesn't always get the job. It's the person who maybe is the right height, who the representation is, what buzz they have coming behind them. I mean, there's so many other X factors and variables involved. This also happens in comedy. I mean, I know some famous people, but I know some other people who are very close to famous people. And there's this one comic in particular who's very famous, and he's known for being the super friendly, happy guy. And in reality, I've heard he's a very dark, not a nice guy. And, it's like, oh my God, you have this public image, but meanwhile, and he's not alone, by the way. There's so many comics who are they have this really, look at Cosby. I mean, Cosby's a great example, but there are guys working today who are really affable, and they've got some dark shadows lurking behind. So I don't think you have to be a nice guy to have success in Hollywood, especially on the agency representation side. In fact, I mean, that culture just breeds assholes. But there are exceptions. Again, I used to work for this guy, awesome guy, one of my best bosses ever, Chris Newman at UTA. And then Jeffrey Katzenberg came and spoke at the agency once, and he was a genuine guy. And afterwards, I spoke to him for a few minutes, and I asked for his email, and he gave me some email, and I was like, there's no way this is Jeffrey Katzenberg's email. And it must go to his third assistant. I emailed him 2 years later, and he responded to me. He was like, hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you. Answered my question. I've actually emailed him again, responded, and I was like, this is a nice guy. So I'm sure he's done some cutthroat things on the way up, but look, he didn't have to respond to me. And I think Jeffrey Katzenberg is a great guy, in my opinion. Do not ask me for Jeffrey Katzenberg's email. I'm not going to respond to you. People are going to get jealous. People are going to talk shit about you. But how do you want to be remembered by your peers? Think about that. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Appreciate you watching this video. Take care. See ya.